welcome back to Jazz's Angels Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a pick a card to see who is going to shoot their shot with you next, who is checking you out and planning to shoot their shot, everything that they're feeling, that kind of thing. So my Etsy shop is linked in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. Yes, you can pick more than one pile. We got group 1 with the orange stone, group 2 with the blue stone, group 3 with the green stone, and group 4 with the pink stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, your intuition, and then pick the pile or piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the orange stone, let's get right into it. Who is gonna shoot their shot with you next, and what is everything that they're thinking? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have I love everything about you that makes you different, and too tough. So tapping into this energy, I feel like this is a secret admirer. It's giving secret admirer energy, but for whatever reason, it's like you're always around other people so they can't find an opportunity to talk to you, or there's definitely an energy here of you guys being unique, so maybe they just don't know what way to appeal to you. They're having a hard time figuring you out, and that's why it feels like a secret admirer. Honestly, you could tell that they like you. Like if you talk to this person, you can tell that they like you. You may know who this is, but there is an energy of them still trying to figure you out and see what the best way is to like get to know you. So let's see. We have I'm about to admit my feelings, which is good. So there will be progress soon, which is of course what the reading is about, who's shooting their shot with you next. We have I want you and only you, and will you please open up to me? This is giving me 2 different energies. Perhaps it's that you're just shy, or maybe it's that you've been kind of a stickler for people being in their masculine energy when they want you. There's an energy here with you really like not falling into it. Even if you can tell someone is into you these days, you just haven't been with the making things super easy for other people movement. Like you're not into it, and there's an energy of this person kind of feeling blacked out to you. This person may feel like they have done enough to show you that they're interested, and they haven't gotten any of that back. So maybe you're not that interested in them, but you'll allow them to pursue you and, you know, get to know them, but that would have to be on their accord. Let's see. Ooh, we got a big stack that came out. I'm gonna take them though. We have get off your high horse and jealousy. So this may be someone that you know, because tapping into this energy, like even though I'm feeling that super secret admirer energy super strong, it's kind of like this person feels like you treat your friends differently than you treat them. Like with your friends, you may be super open and fun and, you know, playful, whatever, but with them, it's like you're maybe a bit more cold and distant with them. Or like if you guys were to work together, it's like you treat the customers super nice, you're super welcoming and, you know, warm with them, but with this person, it's like you're cold and it doesn't seem like you want to be near them, or, you know, you want to talk to them, something like that. They just feel like a little bit of a wishy-washy energy here. They may have tried to see if you'd be open to a friends with benefits situation. Like there's an energy here of them trying to go the cheap way out. We have the tempter and friends with benefits. So they felt like it was hard to get something more out of you, so they went for a friends with benefits situation. It seems like even if you entertained that before, you're closed off to it now though. You know, normalize changing your opinion after you know more information, or normalize being able to change after you grow, because we have scorned and building up the nerve. So there's an energy of them feeling like pushed out, or feeling like you haven't been entertaining their sexual jokes or advances. Like they drop little hints here and there, like, you know, and you don't seem to be going for it these days, even if you were previously. Let's see. Yeah, we have manifesto, be honest in long-term relationships. So there's an energy here of you honestly feeling like maybe even entertaining friends with benefits situation have negatively affected your self-esteem. We have just the way you are and self-esteem. So there's an energy here of you feeling like if people aren't able to be honest with me, if people aren't able to take me as who I am, and they're trying to get just, you know, sexual things out of me, or trying to have that type of like low vibrational relationship with me, maybe you don't even consider, you know, friends with benefits to be low vibrational, but you're just not into it. Like if people aren't wanting me in full, they're not going to be able to have really any part of me. That's how this feels. And we have the Be Honest card and Manifesto. So you may have communicated that with this person. For some of you, this is a secret admirer, and this is the energy that they can see that you're in, and they're having a hard time, but they're building up the nerve, you know, to offer you something more serious or something more like tangible, like let's go on an official date type of thing, versus just trying to talk to you casually, because I don't feel like you're entertaining like the building of romantic energy. It's like you're either going to have to be direct with what you want and say what you want, or I'm not going to make things easier for you and, you know, go around in circles with you. We have release baggage and just say no. So to be honest, you guys may be on like a celibacy journey, or like a journey of not entertaining anyone unless they're really pursuing you. You may have been in a third party situation. We have too much on my mind, and 3's a crowd. So I feel like being in a third party situation, or being an option to someone, you know, talking to someone who's dating around, just isn't for you. It has a negative effect on your self-esteem, and regardless if people have the right to date around or not, you're not gonna, that's not the type of situation you're gonna entertain, because you know yourself and it's just not right for you. So it is what it is. We have shocked and synchronicity and move in with me. So this person really, they're used to taking the easy way out, and they're looking for an easy way to get through to you. We have sailing and self-love. So you guys are doing your own thing. You're taking your time. You're not rushing anyone, making things easier for anyone. You're taking things as they come. If people make an official offer to you, those are, you know, only the strong will prevail. If you make an official offer, we get to go on a date. If you don't, then we won't. And that's kind of where you're at with things, because I don't feel like you guys are into any confusion or any reality that confuses you, any situation that confuses you or doesn't make you feel like you're getting closer to that long-term relationship that you want, or whatever it is that you want. If it's not getting closer, it's getting you further at this point. It's a distraction, it's a threat, so you're not letting it in. Third party energy coming up again. We got the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Wands in reverse. So there may have been one bad apple that did ruin it for everyone, but it is what it is. Like 4 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Cups is like one really bad situation put a bad taste in your mouth, where it's like, I understand, even if you have good intentions, I can understand that you're not like that person or that situation, or trying to put me in that position, but I'm still not entertaining it if it's not 100% what I need. And that's just where you're at. I always say, like, yourself is the one thing in this universe that you can charge any price for. You do not have to give yourself to anyone. You do not have to water yourself down or your expectations down. You are not something that people need for like essential living, so you don't have to make it affordable. You can, you know, charge whatever price for you and add tax on it, and I'm with it. We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance card in reverse. So you're working on getting back healthy, getting back happy again, really focusing on yourself. You do have a secret admirer. They're having a hard time getting to know you. You should know who this is, and if you don't, then it's a complete secret admirer. Some of you do know who this is, because this is someone who's been trying to pursue you, but they have not been giving you what you want. They're building up the nerve though, so I do expect this to develop. You'll see positive developments with this, but I don't see you throwing them a bone. So yeah, you're going for the gusto. With the Ace of Pentacles, you're like, I know I have a lot to offer. Anything that confuses me, I'm not entertaining. And right now with the Temperance in reverse, you're working on coming back into balance and trying to regulate yourself and get healthy again. So yeah, that's what I got for you. That is what came up. My Etsy's below if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your message today. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 2 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. Who is going to be shooting their shots with you next? So it's looking like a blast from the past, but we'll see what else comes up. We have You Surprised Me. Wow. and let's take a break. So this may be someone that you're on a break with, but you've genuinely surprised them. They did not expect to feel however it is that they feel right now. So let's see what else we get on them, and then we'll branch out. I want to ask you on a date. Ooh, and I want you and only you. I feel like the elephant in the room between the two of you is all about exclusivity. Like, it's like, are you going to offer me a relationship? Are you going to take me on an actual date? Maybe you guys did start on a note where it's like you were just casual, just doing your thing, seeing where it goes, but either you started off dating and then it went casual and now you're wanting to like feel like this person is dating you and pursuing you more, or you never had that with them and you want that. You don't want to only have a situation with someone where it feels like, yeah, this is definitely someone of the past. You don't want to have a situation with someone that only feels like we can only see each other when we're at each other's houses. Like, you want more. So we have I miss you and let's focus on just us. So this person is like, okay, let's clear all the other energies around, whatever that is. Maybe you only seen them at public events around other people. Maybe you hang out in the same friend group and they want to kind of get you away, take you on a date. There's been romantic energy between the two of you, or one night, a specific night that things really took a turn, you know, and turned romantic, and it surprised them, and then you haven't talked to them for a while, but they're like, okay, I want to see you outside of the friend group, outside of, you know, around like events, like where there's a focus outside of us. They want to go on a date. So maybe you guys only have hung out at concerts or like in situations where there was a lot going on where you couldn't really connect. There's definitely a clear energy here of them wanting it. I want it to be just you and me. So literally, as clear as day, the confirmation, like, I want it to be just me and you, like alone, where only we matter, where only we are there. They want some privacy. That's so funny. We got blast from the past that actually came up. And then we got confidence here. So it's looking like they stepped away momentarily, but they're feeling more confident that you guys work. I feel like this person likes to think separately from other people. They don't like to feel like someone is controlling their free will, but also like, this person doesn't like to feel pressured into any situation. They like to feel like they're in control, which isn't the best energy when you're trying to build something with another person, but that is what I'm picking up here. So they may have gone, you know, like isolated themselves for a while to think about things like separate from you being able to influence them. And now they're coming back in a very positive energy. We got long-term relationship, commitment, and show love. So they're ready to come back and show you how they're feeling because they're confident on how they're feeling. So I feel like once you're like in a relationship with this person or closer to this person, they will compromise because they'll understand that in order to have a relationship, you have to allow people to, you have to let people in. But I don't feel like they did that before. They're coming in a little impatient as well, as if they have the right to be. We have I won't keep asking, an abundance of love. Unless this is your energy. Because I'm like, I won't keep asking. Like, you're the one who made me wait. How are you going to tell me, oh, I won't keep asking, this is my final offer, or this is my offer? It's just kind of like, I don't know. You got to give people some leeway, but I don't love that energy with them. Like, I won't keep asking, here's my offer, my final offer, as if they've been like begging. Unless that is your specific situation, this person has been begging and you've been pushing them back, it's like, okay. But we have abundance of love. So they're like, listen, I feel like they're not used to this. I feel like that's the whole thing. Like, it's a big deal for them to be kind of vulnerable, and they're like, I'm not going to keep asking, I'm not going to beg, I'm ready to give you everything I have now if you want to move forward with me. So if you can drop your ego and not call them out on that one little piece of the delivery, then you'll be able to move forward. And I do see that they're genuinely trying to offer you like an abundance of love, a commitment, a long-term relationship. They're trying to show love. Communication may have been a problem with you guys in the past, where it's like they never told you what they had going on in their head, or they just weren't vocal about how they felt. And I do see more of that. So I don't know. I gotta say, I do feel like you guys are very different though. We have the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So you would have to like choose, I'm going to forgive the past and release the past and move forward with them on a completely clean slate. You would have to like make that decision in your mind before you move forward. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself trying to get that, you know, payback for whatever you feel like they've done to you. You're going to find yourself like trying to find that in the relationship, because there's definitely an energy here of you still kind of feeling a way about or the past or what has happened. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's hard for you to move forward with them, and it's almost like maybe it's that you don't trust it. You don't trust that this person, they're the only person coming up in the reading, by the way. I'm not picking up on any other energy, and this is the next person shooting your shot, so technically it's not really a reading structured to pick up on multiple energies. But we have the Hermit in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is an energy of two people on two separate pages. One person, Hermit in reverse, they're ready to go all in. They're ready to see where things go. One person feels like they've already made quite the investment with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and they're not trying to invest anymore. Something needs to be proven to them. But they're in this energy where both people are in the ego. This person is in their energy where it's like, I won't keep asking, here's my final offer. And I feel like you guys are in the energy where it's like, well, you're going to have to prove to me. And they're like, I don't want to prove it. This is my offer. Are you going to take it or not? So it's just like, ugh, a big cluster. Ten of Swords in reverse. Again, this energy coming up of, if you guys are going to move forward, you are going to have to choose to forgive you know, the past before you even move forward. And I feel like something that you could do is like tell them up front, well, this is what made me feel away. I feel like I deserve an apology for this and this and this that you did. Just making it completely clear, and getting that apology up front, like, well, this is what I'm feeling away about. I don't feel like this was fair to me. Give them an opportunity to apologize for that so that you can move forward. We have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply is what it says at the bottom of this card. So Spirit is coming from a place like this is someone you genuinely care for and someone you have the opportunity to move forward with now. It's probably in your best benefit to forgive this situation, because it is this person showing up in the way you've always kind of wanted them to. And like I said, the major focus needs to be more about getting that apology first so that you can do that. But that's what I got for you guys. My Etsy's below if you want to go deeper, if you want to get a private tarot reading. But that was your message today. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the green stone. Let's get right into it. Who is going to be shooting their shot with you next? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have happy and content, and I really do like you. So it's looking like this person has been kind of observing you for a while and they like what they see. You are coming across as very confident, or at least very comfortable in your own skin, you know, happy, content. You know, you're not feeling bothered right now. You're not feeling like desperate. You're in a nice energy, at least when it comes across to this person. This person may be watching you on social media. I'm getting a very specific download for someone. This was a one-night stand that you may have exchanged social medias with, or someone who met you like one night at a bar. We have wham bam thank you ma'am. And it's like this person has either come across your profile, or you've posted and you haven't posted in a long time, or they're seeing you again, thinking about you again from the past. But this is someone you may have had like one good night with, and and never really talked again. And you seem to be happy and content with that. Maybe at the time, because honestly, for some of you, this could be like years ago. Maybe at the time, you were a little hurt that they didn't reach out, but something, I don't know, life just went on. You know, you didn't stay stuck on it. And this person is circling back and they're like, huh, I forgot about you. And they're intrigued. So I feel like that's a download for like one person or a few people, very specific. But we have give them a chance and show love. So this person is going to be reaching out to you soon, making some sort of move, and Spirit is saying you can benefit from connecting with this person. So I would at least like see this person. Spirit, who is shooting their shot? Group 2. We have backstabber, going back into that energy. Maybe a friend kept you from this person or sabotaged this relationship. This is a relationship that didn't allow, like didn't get to see, like you didn't get to see it all the way through. Something happened here, and it could be like that this person, like, you know, one tooted it and booted it. We have the mask, squeaky clean, and backstabber. So I feel like this person may have ghosted you, or someone else may have gotten in the way of this connection. This person may have been wearing the mask at the time. And like I said, for some of you, this is from like a year or two ago. So this person was wearing a mask at the time, but now they're showing up as their more authentic self, squeaky clean. They're in a good positive energy. You're in a good positive energy. Honestly, in the past, this may not have worked. Like you may have been a mess and they were also a mess. So it's just like two people who are a mess coming together is not exactly the best thing. So I don't know, something was against you. Timing, a friend, this person may have mishandled the situation. You may have, but I feel like for you guys, this is a situation that didn't get to see what it could really be. Like it didn't get to be explored. Yep, we need a do-over, and I just need extra confirmation I'm not alone in this. This is definitely someone from the past that feels like they need a do-over with you, that feels like they weren't showing up authentically with you, that feels like something got in the way of you and them being able to have something long-lasting. I'm really into you, and I feel like this is true love. So there's energy here that this person is showing up genuinely interested in you now, but I feel like it was truly wrong timing before. This may have been someone you had a flirtationship with at work, and they may have moved to a different department, or you moved to a different department, or you guys just randomly stopped talking one day. They seem to be in a different energy or something like that. We have it's the everything for me. So you guys may have had a glow up since you've talked to this person or since you've seen this person because they're really checking you out and they're very interested. They definitely like what they see. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Spirit, what is going on for group 3? Who is shooting their shot with them? Wow, we got the 4 of Wands and the King of Wands. This person is really confident that they're in alignment to give you exactly what it is you want. They want to give you a relationship. They want a commitment. 4 of Wands is like marriage energy. They want to be in an official relationship. Maybe before they had this weird thing with titles. Like, we're not boyfriend, girlfriend, but we're dating. Like, so we're dating exclusively. So then you're my boyfriend. Like, my partner, whatever. We got the Death card in reverse, you guys. And I was just telling this to group 2 as well, because I was trying to see if there was anyone that was going to show up for group 2. But this reading isn't exactly structured to tap into multiple people. If multiple people come up, I'll always say so. But This reading is really focused on who is shooting their shot with you next. So the next person coming in to shoot their shot is someone from the past. That's death card in reverse. Everything is lining up from multiple decks. We need a do-over. That same energy that you've already had something with this person, you know, in different decks. So we have the moon here. I don't feel like you guys know each other anymore, though. I do feel like you're gonna have to get to know each other all over again, because the version of you that you even were then is not who you are today. So who's to say that you're even compatible? So I feel like that's why we were getting the energy before, where Spirit was saying, give them a chance, go on the date, entertain them, see what they have to say, and see, like, give yourself the opportunity to see, so that this doesn't end up in your head as like the one that got away, or just like something that didn't get to be explored. We got the moon and the chariot. You guys don't know each other, but there is an opportunity to move forward, an opportunity to try. So I would say try. Ace of Cups in reverse. You may be completely over this person, or you don't like them because of something in the past. Allow them to apologize. They may have an apology to give you. That may be what this is all about. Like, yeah, I want a relationship with you now. I'm interested in you now. Very attracted to you. Eight of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I know I may have walked away before, but I'm spinning the block. I'm coming back around, and I want to at least apologize. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you may not have any love for this person, but they are coming through willing to work on things if you are trying to essentially kind of see where things go. So if you want to, they want to. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Group 3, my Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that's what I got for you today, and I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the pink stone, let's get right into it. Who's going to be shooting their shot with you next? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have, I can't control myself when I'm around you, and that scares me. And we have let me go. So this is someone who may have actually ran away from you. Someone who may have been very intimidated by you, or may be very intimidated by you. Let's see. We have get off your high horse. There's a little bit of this energy of this person trying to humble you, and I don't feel like in a negative way for most of you, where it's like this person may have gone out of their way to try to, you know, do something that would take you down a few notches or humble you. But I do get an energy here that feels like they felt like you were too much. Like they felt like you were too confident, or had too much, like too strong of a sense of self, and they were intimidated by that, to be honest. We have too many cooks in the kitchen and baby bump. So you have a very fertile energy. You're in a very magnetic, attractive energy, and with too many cooks in the kitchen, there may have been a lot of people that were interested in you, and they don't like that. They kind of honestly want more of a, or at least at the time, they wanted someone who they can kind of hide and control a little bit, like someone who didn't feel the need to put themselves on display. Like, I feel like if I wore this jacket on a date with this person, they would have been like, oh hell nah, too many eyes on you, like let's just do the black, you know what I mean? Like, just an energy of this person being like kind of off-put by the sparkle or your personality. Like it was just too much for them, but they still feel very attracted to you. Also, I feel like you kind of question their reality with the I can't control myself around you, and that scares me. That's like an energy of this person feeling like you make me want to revert to a different programming that I'm not used to. I'm used to structure. I'm used to myself being contained in this box, and you make me want to even kind of like revert into something else and try something else, and it just makes them uncomfortable. We have spellbound, secret admirer, and indecent proposal. So like I said, I do feel like this person is interested. They're still watching you. With the Spellbound card and Secret Admirer, this person is like your biggest fan. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if you were recommended their profile like on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, because like the social media apps, people who watch you a lot, they show up like in people who you may know or people you should follow. Like they show up. So I feel like the apps may have told on them at one point. I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen them like on your Explore page or something like that, because this definitely feels like someone who watches you a lot and you may be getting their profile recommended to you now. But they're definitely a secret admirer, still watching Spellbound. They're kind of obsessed with you. But we do have indecent proposal here. So I feel like they may have tried to offer you something like that. Of course, who would accept that? It's like this person may have been like, I really like you, but I'm not looking for anything serious right now, or I don't think we're compatible, but I still want to see you. Basically saying like they want just something where they don't have to date you officially. They want something where it's like you're just physical or only seeing each other like in private, and it's just like, how can I even accept that? You guys, can we hang out alone? Literally came out. Literally. That's the energy I feel with them. I love our little moments together. I don't care. I'm not wooed. I'm not wooed, and I don't think you guys really are either. Even if you were wooed, it's just like, it's not enough anymore. I'm gonna need more than little moments. Like, let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell me? I want it to be just you and me, and let's focus on just us. So that isn't giving me exactly the same energy. That kind of feels like they're open to seeing where things grow. They're open to allowing things to turn into something more, but they want to do it in a little bit of like a controlled environment where you can really grow on them so they can become more comfortable with all that you are. And honestly, I do feel like it's one of those situations that can blossom into something more. It just kind of feels like they're like, okay, if I fall in love with you, then I will have a responsibility to do more in this situation. So if we can connect and you can grow on me, then I am open to being more compromising with, you know, what I feel, or more compromising in how I want things to go, you know. But if you're someone who not only has like a out there kind of like exterior, but also a strong personality, you're probably not feeling that. So I feel like you guys may be at a standstill right now. You make them want to, you know, be more authentic, but also that's a process. That's not something someone could just choose to do, because there's so many layers of that. Like if you're gonna be authentic, you can't just be authentic and if it was that easy, everyone would do it. There's like undoing of societal programming, also you like childhood trauma or things that you've experienced in your past that made you that way, that you have to undo. It is a process. It takes time. You can't just decide one day I'm gonna live for me. Some people do, but typically it's like a whole process, and it takes like really a lot of shadow work, journaling, for some people maybe even therapy, or you know, some sort of external help. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. So they're very curious about you. They don't know what you guys could be, and that really intrigues them. We have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is earth energy. It's slow energy. It's like this person really wants to take things slow, and they want to be absolutely sure that you're worth this whole change. Because even though it's like, of course you're worthy, they're talking about from their perspective, is it worth it for me to do all this work undoing who I am, and this shadow work and societal programming, familial programming, like all this programming, is it worth it? Or should I go for someone who's just more naturally in alignment with me? They're very intrigued by you, and they want to, they feel the desire to. But if we're being honest about it and not just flippant, like, oh no, I hate when people are like, just go to therapy. Like, therapy really doesn't help a whole lot of people, to be honest. Like shadow work, inner child work, going on a spiritual journey is way more effective than talk therapy these days, to be honest. A lot of people don't care. Just because you're a therapist doesn't mean that you care or that you're gonna be useful. So anyways, I feel like if we look at it on a surface level, it's like, I'm deserving, you should just do this. But if we look at it in a very real way, it would take a lot, and it is a big deal for them, and they want to get to know you on a personal level and really connect with you intently and deeply, and like in a different way than you have before, so that they can make the informed decision if they really want to go this road or not, because it would be a big deal for them. I don't know why I keep getting this very specific, like Pakistani, Middle Eastern energy, like this person may be of a different, because I keep seeing that. We have the Ten of Cups and the Chariot here, Death card in reverse and Temperance in reverse, so it's going to be uncomfortable for the both of you. You may have to put your ego aside. They're going to have to put their ego aside for sure. Temperance in reverse is going to be uncomfortable in the beginning, but like I said, this person is spinning the block again with that Death card in reverse. We have the Chariot. They want to move forward, and you guys can honestly have like the whole family happy picture together if you can get through this hump with the Ten of Cups. So that is what I got for you guys. That is who is going to shoot their shot with you next. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, but that is what I got for you. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.